Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? That you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
What needs to be done? You know what I think needs to be done? Voice of Spittin', what do you have to say about that? I think we need to save our dear princess, our one and true love. We will go in that basement and save her from the bellows of the deep within. Okay. Thank you, Voice of Spittin'. Don't mention it, pal. Hello everyone, my name is Ibis Fleo, your future demon lord, and welcome to Slay the Princess, a game I was introduced to by a man. Very manly indeed. His name is Manly Badass Hero. I saw it online and I was like, hell yeah, I'm playing this game. So that brings me to here today, Slay the Princess. I know I will not be doing any settings changes. We will just get straight into it. I haven't seen very much of this game, but I am excited.
You're on a path.
I do know it's a decision-making game of some
and at
sort.
the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
It will be the end of the world. Okay, yeah, whatever, man. Alright. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Yeah, I'd be wanting to end the world too if I was locked up, just saying. Killing the princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you even considered that I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Okay. Thanks for telling me what I need to do. Yeah, I'll just be matter of fact about everything. Thanks for telling me what I need to do.
It's all part of the job.
Don't ask questions, man. Just don't ask questions. Just go do the job.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Oh, yes, I will.
Before you go any further.
Huh?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
That's
We're not
pretty
going to
cool.
go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Oh, voice of the hero.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I guess not. Alright. Let's go. The name of the game is Slay the Princess. That's exactly what I'm going to do. No questions asked.
The
Just
interior of the
slaying.
cabin
You
is
guys
almost
understand.
entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
A pristine blade. The greatest blade of all the lands. It's right there on the table. I just need to pick it. Okay, no.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yeah, I think so too. Explore the blade. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult.
Oh,
to
look at
slay the
my, look at
princess
that
and save
hand.
the world without it.
Look at me holding a stabby. I'll stab you too, neighbor. Stab. Okay. Enter the basement. Let's go. Oh, you're
Door
about to
the
get
basement
stabbed,
creaks
lady.
open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light.
Aye. I was getting my stabbing hand ready. Aye. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light from below. This is an impressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of filtering from the ancient wood. If a princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Is that
A
right?
voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Oh, you're ready. Who's there? Don't ask, it's Flair, and I have a stabby waiting
She
for your
sounds
arm. Come here.
dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Yeah, all part of the manipulation. You're gonna get stabbed. Come here. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise.
Oh, come on.
Hero,
I'm just gonna kill you. Come here.
walk down the stairs.
Oh, let
Your
me get
eyes
you.
with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the
Why is
far
there one chain? Why is there one chain? Oh, so she gets to fight back now. Okay, fine.
She's so coldly beautiful. Focus on the task at hand.
Why is there one? Why are there two chains and only one's aren't working? Aye.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
What? No way. Who would think that? Steel your nerves and step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
Oh, you don't know that. Well, actually, you might get killing me because I don't know. They kind of set it up for you to kill me. You to get a chance to fight back. You have like no wrist restraint.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
That is a good point, actually. How come I have a little dagger? I'm here to save the world, right? And all they ready me up with is a dagger? Aye. Can I get like a broadsword?
You should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Oh, yeah, is that right?
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Oh, I do plan on ending this. Slay the princess!
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh, this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed.
Why are you still
I
talking?
should have seen that coming, but I have to wonder.
I just want to know why you're still talking. There's like clearly a dagger in your heart or ribs, whatever you are. The boobs.
Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like,
I don't think it matters. You are very much dead.
yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
Well, I mean, if you know me well, I'm just gonna double tap. Like, let me pull out the knife and then stab you again, just to make sure. Just for good measure, guys. Just for good measure.
It's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Of course not. That was too easy. Of course she's dead. I'm not sure, but I just feel like she still has some kind of trick up her sleeve. Of course it is. She's dead.
Yes.
Now stay dead! Stay dead! Stay dead, damn
With
it.
your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
I don't think so.
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience.
Well, I mean, killing people is not the nicest thing in the world, but I mean, I feel like I saved the world and I lived to the promise of the game. It said slay the princess, and I did just that.
But that
Just
day
saying.
isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Yeah, alright, let's get out of here. Let's
You
go.
open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
Yes.
Only
Oh.
a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I think what happened is, so the narrator, he did a trick. He tricked me. The narrator tricked me. I wasn't supposed to slay the princess to save the world. Saving the princess is probably saving the world. But you know what I did? I ended the world.
What
Hey,
happened?
I ended the world.
Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good.
Let me
What's
out of
done is
here!
done. This is
Damn
what's
it.
best for everyone.
Damn it!
Trust me. Time passed. Hey. We're
Oh,
not
I
just
keep
gonna stay
skipping.
here.
My bad. Let me see. Time. Oh, this is best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes and you can't be sure if it's days, months, or even years or decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. Never been happier. You've never been happier. No, we're not staying here forever. Hell no. You don't have any idea how to get out of here. Didn't you hear the narrator? We're happy. I'm happy.
I do.
Oh,
But
no.
you're probably not going to like it.
Alright, voice of the hero, what do you got?
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this.
How are we gonna use the blade to get out of this?
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
Oh! I like it.
He's
Let's
right.
go. Let's
It's the only way
go.
out.
New story. Not Slay the Princess, but Slay the Hero. Oh, I like the name so
You hear
far,
that?
man. So good.
It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end.
Wonderful. What do you mean? It's like you got log cabin table, which is weirdly. I don't even know how that table's standing, by the way. 2 windows and a void behind me.
You know,
Aye, aye.
There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it.
Oh, yes,
Don't
we
you
all.
dare.
Wouldn't using a blade, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead? Aiming to get the hell out of this hell. You're right. I didn't like the idea. I'm just gonna stick around and do nothing. At least for a while. A little while longer. Just wait it out so I can get, the secret achievement for, playing the game for, 24 hours. Is that achievement, by the way, guys? I wonder. Ay. I need to get out of
Thank
here.
you. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate?
Oh, goddamn, man. You don't get to be so angry.
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
Hell yeah. Like a
Princess's
bad...
body
Oh.
is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
God damn. What happened to you, lady? Oh, my God. Look at her. Look at her. Why is she, bones? It's only been, Oh, wait. Didn't he say it's been decades? Wait. Didn't he say it was decades past or something? Time passes. You're not sure it's been days, months, or years. I don't even think it has been days. It's been like 10 minutes. What's going
The
on?
blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Goddamn, that was quite sudden. Okay.
The end. Nice knowing you.
Nice knowing you too, Mr. Narwhitaw. Elder Spectre. Alright, Spectre, what's up? You're getting stabbed, I hope you know that.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Yeah, if I don't, it will be the end of the world. Well, actually, I feel like if I slay her, it will be an end of the world, literally. For me, and only me. Good grief. You probably don't remember that, but I very much remember you ending the world for me. And I'm still going to stab her, though. That's just the way of the game. Oh, you bastard, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. I'm getting a strange sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? But I killed myself. What am I doing? Okay, don't. Wait. I should probably have saved the last time. Good grief, I'm so bad. Professional gamer. I'm going to ignore everything. Just go straight to the cabin. Oh, yeah.
A warning before you go any further.
Yes, a warning before I go. She will lie, she will cheat. And she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Yes, my friend. I do remember. I do very much remember those words you told me in the first
won't
run.
be a problem.
Voice of the cold. What happened to voice of the hero? Aye.
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows.
What happened to log
The only
cabin?
furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge.
Oh, yes.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
The blade. My
It
implement.
feels like no one's been here for a long, long time.
Oh, hey, voice of the hero. Buddy, you're still here. I don't know who voice of the cold is.
Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Huh? You haven't been saying we killed her already. Oh, it's probably because I didn't export the other dialogue. But I'm just gonna be straight to taking the blade and
You
straight
take
to
the blade
stabbing.
from the
Just so you know.
It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the
I'll
world.
explore the other
however.
choices in a bit, my friend. This run, I'm gonna be so matter of fact. Just straight to the basement. Let's go. Let's go. Wait, what was that? Why did it just disappear on the left?
The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Oh yeah, is that
The room
right?
below is silent. Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the
What?
form of the princess comes into view.
Hey!
A skeletal body, lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain.
I love how you're bound to the wall by one chain. Why is she bound by one chain? Oh yeah, she needs one chain just so she can. No, 2 chains. There's 2 chains. Put the 2 chains. Aye. I don't mean 2 chains to wrap her. Put 2 chains on him. And why is someone done my job already? Well, unless I did my job from the other run. I don't know.
Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor.
Oh, hello there.
2 deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous, skeletal grin. And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here? Ghost!
Are you scared of ghosts, my boy? It sounds like it's something I've never seen before. Well, all I know is I can't slay that, unless I'm an exorcist.
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
Yeah, we were so matter of fact last time, guys. I was just like, hey, I'm here to kill you. Stab! I'm just here to kill you. Ay.
The princess drifts across the room
Oh, my.
into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
My. What nice lips you have there.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin.
Uh-oh.
So she has
Don't
a
haunt
body,
me.
and she's right there. That means we could kill her again. If
Nah.
we wanted to.
I'm sorry I voiced her cold. I hope you know she's a ghost. We can't really kill her when she gets physical. Slay the princess. Wait and see how things play out.
I see you brought that annoying knife again.
Yeah, what about it? You like it?
So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
We gotta convince her to materialize somehow first. I killed you. What are you doing not being dead?
I don't feel very dead. But I guess I'm not dead. So you must have only mostly killed me.
Eh?
Or maybe death is only mostly real, but it's also mostly not real. I'm not sure. I'm just the one these things have happened to. Not the one with all the answers. Or any of the answers.
If you don't have any answers, then what answers do you have?
But we're not a ghost. Death, at least as a form of permanence, is just a concept. And clearly it's not a very useful one anymore. Maybe we should throw it out entirely.
Yeah, apparently not, because we died, and we're still here, and you're still here, and Narrator is still here, and Voice of the Hero's here, but Voice of the Cold is also here. Wait, is Voice of the Cold like the guy from like the last one, the last Voice of the Hero from the previous Voice of the Hero to this Voice of the Hero that's the Voice of the Cold? Probably didn't make any sense to you guys, but just basically the Voice of the Hero from the last one is now here in the Voice of the Cold as the Voice of the Cold. So now we have Voice of the Cold plus Voice of the Hero. I don't know. I guess that's what's going on.
This is why I didn't want you to talk to her. Death is not just a concept, it is an extremely real phenomenon. Don't let her distort your reality. Cold, hard facts exist. The truth exists. It has to.
I'm sure it does, buddy. Your body's right there, though. Your dead body.
The princess glances back at the bones lying on the floor.
It's just a body. Do you believe these bones? Or do you believe me? Because those bones aren't talking to you.
Yeah, no kidding.
She's seeing things pragmatically. We should do the same. Reality is what's in front of us, not our preconceptions of what it should be. There doesn't need to be a static truth. There doesn't need to be objectivity.
You're right. You're right. And in games, you don't trust, or you don't ask questions. You just go straight to the matter at hand. Which, right now, my matter at hand is getting in her good side so I can turn her to materialize somehow. Which I have no idea how, but, yeah. Oh my god, there's a lot of options here. Man, I kind of wish I went to the other extra options before I just went to go Slayer. Don't worry, I'll go back, guys, I promise. Ay. Do you know why you came back?
How should I know? Why does anyone come back? Maybe I have unfinished business with you. Or maybe you have unfinished business with me. All I know is there's a hole in my chest. Not the big obvious one that you put there. There's something older and deeper. A nagging reminder that I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah, I still don't know why you're in the basement. Locked to one chain, by the way. Where you clearly need 2 chains. 2 chains! Aye. And where are you supposed to be?
Home.
And just where is home, I wonder?
I don't know where home is. I just know it isn't here. But I can feel it calling to me from someplace far away.
Is that right?
Wherever I'm supposed to be, it's out there.
How specific. And how convenient for her. You see what she's doing, right? She's suggesting that the only way you can rid yourself of her would be to let her out, which, in case you haven't been listening, will spell the end of the entire world.
Narrator, lady, I want you to know, you just phased through the floor. If you wanted to leave, you could have just left. You could just, like, behind you see, like, that window just there? You could just, like, phase through the window. Just phase through the window. It's not going to shatter, by the way, leaving horrible splintering glass in your body. Just, like, phase through the window and, like, call it a day. You can sing Fly Me to the Moon while you go out there. I'll sing it for you. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the... Is there any way I can help you get home? Do you need me to bury those bones?
No. Those bones are just a body. They aren't me. Bury them. Smash them. It won't do a thing.
Okay.
But you can help me. This place won't let me leave. At least, not alone.
Alright, if you want to hold hands, it's fine. We can hold hands. I'll take it.
I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
It's crazy.
Maybe we should just leave. If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything? We could probably walk out right now and everything would be fine. Hasn't got out and can't get out are 2 very different things. It'd be dull anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride.
Hitch a ride? What do you mean by that? Oh, don't tell me you think you're gonna possess...
After all, you owe me.
Oh, how much you show your side.
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us? She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her.
I don't know, actually. I mean, I kind of want to save the princess, and I will gladly let her possess us because you narrator, here, stab. You guys see this? Stab. Oh, stab. Oh, you can't see my stabby hand. Wait, let me go. Wait, guys, 1 sec. Ah, here we go. You can certainly see my mouse cursor. I'm professional, guys, I swear. Stab the narrator. Do you like it? Stab. Okay, I'm done.
Would she be able to see us if we went along with it?
I don't know.
Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly. You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
Oh, I think I will, homie. What if I say no? No, I'm not gonna say no. This would just be temporary, right? You'll leave when we're out the cabin? Well, I don't think you have a choice. If you don't leave when you get out the cabin, oh, you see the stabbing thing in my hand? Oh, it's gonna be on. If I let you in, do I still get to be in control? I don't really care. Before I agree to anything, we need to talk about what happens after you leave this place. I was totally in the world. I don't care. You can end the world if you want. Sounds great. Let's do it. Answers no. I need to think on this. Alright, let her in.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a...
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
Oh, is that right?
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
See you soon.
Oh, you look a little angry.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul. I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
There is no do-over. Okay, you want me to save real quick? Don't worry, homie. I got you. Let me just load back. Nah, bitch, we're fighting this out. Darn it.
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body.
The agony!
You collapse to the floor,
Yeah.
and everything goes dark.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
Yeah, right, come on,
Your
let's go.
eyes flick back open.
Get up!
Your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
I know, he's so annoying. Good grief.
So, it doesn't work like that for you? Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor. Are they also supposed to be you?
Oh, I mean, I think so.
Hey,
I don't know.
I'm not a shard of broken glass, I'm...
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
I love this.
a voice? I'm me is what I am. Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
Glass, huh, though? That's interesting. She said that there's shattered glass. What is that supposed to be?
It matters.
Aye!
What we are
I didn't get to read that. Damn it. Where's the history? You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon. Oh boy. No, it matters. What we are matters. And if I'm a short of broken glass, then that raises more questions about divorces in here.
I'm clearly the
Okay,
same
well, I guess
thing
no.
you are.
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
Yeah, I know. It's rough.
No,
I
I'm not
know.
talking
It's
about
rough.
you. I'm talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
The Lord, Prot Dickens. So, the narrator's a memory, and the other voice is a shards of broken glass? I don't know.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
Exactly. Oh, she just interrupted everything.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
What are you whispering for? It's like she could hear this!
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that.
You're starting to make things right.
Yeah, I do agree.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
What are you saying? Oh, wait, guys. Check this out. We could. No, check this out. We got her. Materialized and everything. She can't hear what we're saying right now. She can't hear it. We got her materialized. She's possessing us right now. And this means this is our chance. A grand chance to stab ourselves, thus killing her too. What do you think? Nah, actually, you know what? No. Actually, I do hate the narrator. He did cheat me. He put me in this place and let me die. So I'm letting her out to the world. But get you, narrator. Stab. There you go. I can't think straight. There's too much noise. What? I don't know. I'm leaving the basement. Bye.
Your legs, weary with the weight of the princess's spectral form and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
That's exactly what you leaving this place
hilarious.
is going to be.
You don't know that.
I do. Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world? It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world.
What is the world exactly? Okay, if the world is just outside, then what's outside of the world? And you are saying that, like, she's like breaking the fourth, third, 100th wall or something,
Yeah,
right?
but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world.
This is the world, no?
I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another? Or is it the same world reborn?
That is a good question.
Against the backdrop of the inane conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs, staggering through the open door. For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
That is true.
Maybe the bossy one doesn't actually hate me. Maybe he even likes me. Or maybe he just knows that he's been in the wrong. Maybe he's trying to make amends too.
No, I'm not really trying to make amends. I'm more so just trying to, spite the narrator at this point for locking me in the void for eternity.
Not at all. I'll have you know that I do hate you, and I will continue to hate you for as long as I am able.
Ooh, stone cold.
It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate. And whine.
Yeah, and wine. Voice of the cold, you and I, man. I'm really feeling the love here.
This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only one that can make that happen.
Nah, we're going forward.
You continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
We're so close. Thank you. If we get out of here, I won't even care that you murdered me anymore.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle, but you pause before you open it, exhaustion sapping what's left of your will.
Damn you, narrator, stop cheating me. I'm not exhausted. Open up the door. Come on.
Was exhaustion really the best you could muster? It's over. There's no use stalling. Let's see what happens next.
Voices are cold. Man, I love this guy. Open the door. Come on.
Shit. But exhaustion wasn't enough, was it? The handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door groans open. Collapse to the ground, you and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin. As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see.
Yeah? I look up and see what?
Yes?
Nothing. He's gone, and so is everything else.
So we did slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose.
Yeah! Sway the narrator. Slap it on there. Sway the narrator. I love it.
What about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever? the taking her out of the cabin really end the world? We're
Well,
still
maybe it
around.
did. I don't know.
Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world but not in it, or have we never been part of the world?
This is fascinating, though. Why is there a void again? So, if I slayed a princess, I do bad. If I slayed a narrator, I do bad. What world do I actually win? Not slaying anybody? I don't know.
Okay, I've heard enough from these two. Let's see if I can pop out.
Oh, hitchhiker achievement. Yatta! Pick up passenger and take her to your destination. You feel a lightness in your chest as a pair of sunken eyes emerge from your body and stare up at you.
Ella, you actually freed me, didn't you? I'm outside. Thanks for giving me a second chance, killer.
Of course,
Don't
homie.
mention it.
Don't mention it.
I think this is where I'm meant to be.
Is that right? Oh. What the hell? What was that? Why did a bunch of hands go out and pull you in? Hey, that mirror! I saw that thing on the wall earlier. But you don't get a chance to respond. Something has taken her away, and it's left something in her stead.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Yeah, beats me, man. I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we even go about looking for her. Well, this is much better than last time, though. I mean, last time we were locked in a cabin. This time we got a mirror? I like this a lot more than the other one.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
Awful. It's not a bad mirror. Look at it. I mean, that's a pretty good mirror. I don't think very many people have mirrors like that nowadays, do you? Like, do you have, like, one of these style mirrors in your house? I know I don't.
Don't bother looking for her.
I know I had it in a demon
sure
realm,
it's
but now
just
that I
a
come to
waste
the
of
human
time.
world, yeah, you guys, oh man, you don't get to see these very often. Just saying. The narrator is gone.
Yes. Does that mean the world ended? He was never going to outlast us.
Yep. I think I'm supposed to look at that mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. Ignore him. You have to look.
Yeah, I feel like the one with the higher affinity, like if we have like a relationship bar in this game, you know, I feel like the cold is like at level 5, and then voice the hero, I mean, you're sitting at like a level 3. So I'm going up the cold on this one. He says approach, I'm approaching. Let's go. Ah! Don't beg, I'm ignoring. And so you approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Yeah, my. Oh, I got achievement. The body. It's you. Oh! It's you. I look ugly. Oh, man. You are alone in that place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. Oh, boy. Oh, my. You are at the cabin. Approach her. Aye.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What are you? Are you a person or a wannabe person with like a bunch of hands? Is this you? Who are you? What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Yeah. My name's Iblis Flair. Future Demon Lord, by the way. Nice to meet you. Hajime Solitary lights. What do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
Is that right? So, what do you think I am? I don't know what I am. I'm a person?
I think that you are like me.
Oh, you see through me.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
I know you are like a million hands, but like I'm just one hand because I'm only playing a game of one hand. So, oh my god, we are not alike at all. You have like a million hands, I have one hand. Or maybe I have like a million eyeballs because like, based on how many of you guys watch this, that's the amount of eyes I have watching a game. I don't know. The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is vaporous. She is a dream for a life she could never have, but that longing has given her so much capacity for kindness. She will make for an understanding heart. Do not mourn her. She will finally be able to hold what she never knew.
God, it kind of feels bad though. Alright. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
That's a good question. Maybe we are outside the world. Let her out of there! Nah, I don't care. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
You sure? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you the one who trapped me here? Nah, I'm pretty sure she's not the one. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
I'm quite curious to know what this thing is, this entity that's like behind her. Like, are all those hands, I mean, they look similar to her hands. I don't know. But, are you always the princess, or just making her part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Is that right? So, what happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
Okay.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Oh. More vessels, did you say? Or does that mean more endings? How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
No. How many more pieces of you do I need to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Darn it. Oh, man. And what if I don't let you do this to me? Well, I have a feeling if I don't, I'm just gonna be here forever.
We'll be here forever.
Yep.
As we are now. Unfinished. Dry. Hollow.
Uh-oh. I was sent here to slay the princess, to stop her from destroying the world. If I had to help you, what is that going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Wow, I like the way you think, lady. You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
I'm not going back. Alright, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Oh, I will.
You won't.
Ah! Everything goes dark, and you die. Aye. Chapter 1, bring the specter to her. Oh.
You're on a path in the woods.
The
and at
real
end of
slay
that
the
path
princess starts
is a
here.
cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Hello everyone, my name is Ibus. We are your future demon lord, and welcome to Slay the Princess. Slay the Princess starts here. All that before this was a
You're here to
preload
slay
to the
her.
actual game. Here we go.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
The end of the world. And this time I'm actually going to do choices. The end of the world. What are you
I'm
talking about?
the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all,
No more taxes.
You
What?
have to put an end to her.
Wow. I was really hoping for you to say no more taxes, but you kind of let me down. Yes, even the future demon lord has to pay taxes, guys. It's rough. What? How can a princess locked away in the basement in the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
You have any evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
I don't even know why I'm here, to be honest. All I know is I've ended up in the middle of a forest, and here I am. Good grief, man. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going into the world is because she's locked
While
up?
I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we are.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the
She's
princess
chained
is
to the
locked up
wall.
because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
And you know what else? You know what else? The reason on your ticking clock is because, I don't know who did, game designers or narrator yourself, probably you, narrator. You're the primary culprit in all this nonsense. You did not put 2 chains on the princess. What's wrong with you? You know, in some prisons, actually, they put 4 chains on you. Some they put 5. 2 on your limbs, your arms and legs, and 2 on your legs, and 1 on your head. 5 chains. But here, you're just doing 1. You're giving it easy mode. What's wrong with you? 1 chain? 1 chain? That's the best you can do? Good grief. Aye.
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Yeah?
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
Oh, yeah.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Killing the princess does seem kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Can someone else do this? Yeah, why am I doing this anyway? And you know what else? I'm still upset. How come I get a
If only
dagger?
that were the case, but I don't make the rules. I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far, but unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off.
Is that right?
Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
Oh yeah, you were trying to make the rules of the other one, saying I was exhausted when I was trying to open the door. Yeah, narrator, I'm on to your rules. I'm on to your secret tricks of the trade. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Oh, I can be evil. I can be very evil. Okay. Forget it. I'm not doing this. Do I get some sort of reward from doing this?
Are you serious? No, you have to do it.
Is that right?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Oh, I know about your reward. I'm not going to be getting what that is.
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. But whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
So you call putting me in the void, a reward beyond my imagination. Well, I'll tell you what, it is beyond my imagination. Nothing perceives greater than the void. Look, I'll go to the cabin, and I'll talk to her. Maybe she's not as bad as you say, and then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing anything until I've got a chance to meet her face to face. Okay, fine, I'll go to the cabin. All sold. Let's get this over with. Hey, thanks for telling me what to do. Silently continue towards the cabin. Yeah, I'm just going. Goodbye.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. A warning before you go any further.
Yes, I know.
She will
lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Yes,
We're not
I
gonna go
know.
through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Is that right? Yeah, wait, I've gone to the basement. No need!
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Oh, wow, you're a lot more nicer than last time.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Wow, voice the hero. You very impressed over, I don't know. Hello? Is someone there? Yeah, come on, man.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Oh yeah, I'm playing a real dangerous game. That wouldn't be so dangerous if you know what? You put 2 chains on a lady! Good grief! Hi, I'm just checking on you. I'm here to save you.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
Alright, I'm coming down the stairs. Let's do this.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Miss Crewy, 1 chain. Why is there not the other chain? How does she even get out of this chain? I don't know. Maybe she got out of the chain. Maybe she was in 2 chains and like she got out of this chain somehow. She slipped the chain. You know, just slipped the chain. Do you know what slipping the chain feels like? She just slipped the chain. Yeah.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
I'm sure there is, buddy.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Sure. I mean, it's not like you just got out of the other chain, right? Hold on, let's talk. I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
Yeah, shut up, narrator.
No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Nope.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Well, narrator, how about you do me a solid and do one thing right for your whole life? Because you couldn't put 2 chains on it, your princess. How about you narrate me a key? Can you do one of those? A key comes falling down from the ceiling right into her lap. Or something like that. Aye. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm going back upstairs. Maybe there's a key lying around up there. Somewhere out there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Alright, let me just grab the chains real quick.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Hey!
The click of a lock sliding into place.
Nah, you're lying.
Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Hey! Let me out of here!
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here
Damn
to
it.
slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
You know what would be pretty funny? What if like they just threw the knife down the stairs? They're like, you can leave once you slay the princess! That would be funny.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yep.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates
my.
before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang of it's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Wow, she's so adorable, actually. Look at her. She's got the little blood on her face and the innocent look. I love it.
Cut into her flesh.
I love how she has a straight face throughout. It's just like, oh, thank
The
you.
blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to
Oh.
crack through the bone of her arm.
It's like, oh, there we go.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
You guys see this? Look at my, this small little detail. The blade, the pristine blade in my hand on the mouse cursor. It's red. Wow, it has like the blood splatter on it. That's pretty cool.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
All right, let's go.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. This isn't fair. You can't just do that.
See? What a trickster. He's like, oh, but I can't, I can't stop her. And then now, when I'm finally getting to get her out of there, you're making me use the blade.
Watch me.
What are you doing?
Slay the princess, slay the princess, slay the princess. Warner! Slay the princess. I'm warning.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
I have a feeling I don't have a
The
choice.
body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
We're already getting out of here alive, actually. Slay the prince, slay the prince, slay the prince, slay the princess. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Yeah,
Oh
my.
no, I'm so sorry.
You missed. You missed a crucial artery. You know, the heart's right here. The heart's right here. Where are you stabbing?
Stay strong. We can
Ay,
tough
ay,
it out
ay.
until it's done. For her sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture.
I
Two
love
of you
this.
have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again.
Good
until
grief.
You feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I love how she's like, I'll end this quick. And then she stabs everywhere but my heart. Good grief, lady.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound. It won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
Oh
One
man.
last thrust of the knife. Your legs give out beneath you.
You're right,
You
princess.
collapse
You're
to
right.
the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I
Aw, she's
prefer for things to
crying.
have gone differently, I can't
How
deny
sad.
the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
The two of us made our choice. What do you mean? You made your choice, narrator. You made the choice. And oh, look at that, guys. I don't have the knife in my hand on like the cursor anymore. Now that is attention to detail.
Everything
I love it.
goes dark, and you die.
Bye, princess. You have a name, by the way? I don't think she does. The damsel. Oh. That's a different chapter than last time.
You're on a path in the woods.
Well, I'm
and
tired
at
of
the
you,
end of that
narrator.
path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
Terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
Is that right?
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Voice of the smitten. I love his voice. He's like, yes, he didn't approve of our love last time, did he? But I'll have to save our beloved. I love him.
Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. So all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
Yes, this is all in the name of true love.
So about that, whatever you do, just be sure
Oh,
to
man.
ignore him specifically. It sounds like
I
he's the
love it.
sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
Wouldn't you guys? Are you guys, the Chads out there? Hey guys, would you sacrifice the world for a kiss, for a smooch? Worth it.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Yeah, right, buddy. Yeah, this is more than just that sense of deja vu. Pretty sure the whole thing literally just happened.
We could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing your job and saving the world. So let's just agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree. No. Why would we agree to disagree? That's agreeing with you, which is disagreeing with me. Why would I do that? Aye. let's assume I'm telling the truth. And all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I even do anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. You were the one who did us in, villain.
Voice of the Spin. Man, I love this guy. Man, I love all the characters so far. Voice of the Cold. Yeah. Voice of the Hero. And Voice of the Smitten. I'm not gonna lie to you, kind of putting Voice of the Smitten on top. He's made me laugh the most so far.
Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No, I beg to differ. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Well, apparently not. We're still here.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
Well, I don't know, buddy.
She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme. Convoluted? I don't know how this premise could be any more simple.
Prince is bad. Stop her. Save everyone. I'm gonna find some way to save her from that cabin. Let's talk about the princess, eh?
Just be quick about it.
The only reason she has been able to even kill me last time was because I let her. She could barely even hold a knife. How was she supposed to end the world? Yeah, I don't know about you, man, but she was not even... Oh my god. She didn't know any vital points whatsoever. She stabbed me a million times.
Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you. Maybe it's her beauty that threatens the world.
Yeah, I'm with your voices.
Sure, it's her beauty. Why not? And before you ask, no, we can't just keep her down there. If you don't slay her, she's going to find a way out. It's unfortunate, I know, but it's just the way it is.
Who locked her in the basement? What is this
People
place?
locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
Why is people in italics? You know what? I feel like swap out people and put the narrator locked her in that basement. And I told you that this is the place. And this is why it is. If people walked her away, then couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are. Oh, I didn't know we were special. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here? Calling us special isn't going to make us friends, even if it did feel nice. Oh, believe me, the last thing I want is for you and I to be friends. But I'm a professional, and I'm not going to let my dislike for you get in the way of helping you save the world.
Wow, narrator, way to kill the moment. Lame. What are you being so cagey? What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
Oh,
Not to
yeah.
sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but You're just going to have to take me at my word.
Why would I take you at your word after what I've seen you do?
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
I'm going with them. I'm gonna find some way to save her from
That's
that cabin.
right. You can't stop all of us. We're going to sweep her off her feet if it's the last thing anyone does.
And more importantly, get that back on her cheek.
Are these really the sorts of people you'd like to align yourself with? You're not at the cabin yet. You still have plenty of time to reflect on the situation. I just hope for all our sakes that you make the right call.
Alright, proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Okay, go ahead. I'll let you say it this time. I won't interrupt you.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Yes.
We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
Yes, we must go save that maiden. No matter what comes at our heads, no matter what price we must pay, her eyes shine like the moonlight in the sky. Those stars are in the shape of the princess.
I think we've already been over this.
Gotta
Pretty sure
embody
he just
the
likes
voice of the
sound his
smitten
own
guys.
voice. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
My burning heart, in love for the princess, I must go in there and free her.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
What passion, what love. Okay.
Don't leave their bickering in your mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Yes, focus on the task at hand. Alright. Into the cabin.
The
Oh
interior
my.
of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Yeah, I didn't. I saw the mirror on the wall last time, but I didn't really look at it. What?
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Oh, you know something about that mirror, don't you?
There's definitely a mirror.
He's playing coy, guys. He knows.
There isn't. I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here. In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
Oh, there is.
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? That you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done?
What needs to be done? You know what I think needs to be done? Voice the Smitten, what do you have to say about that? I think we need to save our dear princess, our one and true love. We will go in that basement and save her from the bellows of the deep within. Okay. Thank you, Voice the Smitten. Don't mention it, pal. Alright. This cabin is different from last time.
Very different. Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last time around. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. Stop letting yourself get distracted.
Yeah, right, whatever. Oh, the mirror. Oh,
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
oh my. Boy, these candles sparked a flame in my heart. Wow, Voice of Smitten, I didn't know you were so poetic. Man, it's just how it is. One day you'll understand love just as much as I. Oh, man. Thanks, Voice of the Smitten. Don't mention it, homie.
But it's still a stone basement.
Oh, man.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her
Yes.
voice, it's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
Over the top fawning.
Yes, for everyone's
Oh,
sake,
boy.
you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
Yet again, narrator, I swear you're making a huge mistake. Why are you doing one chain? 2 chains, please, 2 chains!
My
What's wrong with
love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
you? I love the way he reads so much. My love, we're here to save you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. That wasn't nearly as good as him, but good
You know
grief.
she can't hear, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
I was just about to say that. I love how he was thinking the same thing as me. I was about to say, you know, she's gonna hear his spirit, and literally she can hear
Your
my
spirit's
spirit.
plenty loud, all right.
Well, this was the voice that if the Spectre was here, she'd definitely be hearing your spirit. Just saying.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear
Oh, yeah,
that?
yeah.
She said we're dashing. She
Okay.
called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
I mean, if she called me Demon Lord, oh, that will set my heart aflutter. Just saying.
That's right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
You know, it'd be pretty sick if, like, they changed the narrator's name to the villain. I would love that, actually.
You've died before, so an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her? We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
You killed me last time, and it hurt a lot. Why'd you do that? I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? What happened after I died? I have to ask, but did the world end after you killed me back there? Actually, let me save. Because actually, I just want to get straight down to business, but I'm just going to go do all these.
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Oh,
Did we? We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us.
well,
She is
actually,
our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
well, I mean, all you had to do was take the knife, and I think that's all we really needed. No? I mean, because, like, okay, think of it like this. If you're in a situation where there's someone holding a gun at you, so long as you get the gun from them, can they still kill you? I mean, you have the gun now. You hold the power. You could basically force them into doing whatever you want. Like, she got the dagger from us. She could use the dagger against us if we should try to go and try to kill her. But we can't do it because she has the dagger. She's armed. That's the thing, guys. I don't think, like, we're understanding that. But she did kill us, which I guess is, like, the ultimate disarmament. Ay. Alright, I guess.
She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness.
Yeah, I guess that's
You're
true.
just opening yourself up to manipulation.
Maybe her stabbing us a million times actually her type of thing. She like wanted to see us suffer. I don't know. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
Hey, so matter of fact about this lady.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done. What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
I mean, like I said, I'm pretty sure she slipped her hand out of the other one, because who would lock up someone and leave him in one chain? Aye, aye, aye.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird? She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
You died, and now we're talking.
That's it? No ending the world? Yeah, right. But we started talking. Did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
Alright, Smitten, you're killing me now.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
You've graduated from smitten to simp. I hate to say it, man, but I feel like you graduated from voice of the smitten to voice of the simp. Aye. No, I don't want the world to end. I have no feelings one way or the other about the world ending. Honestly, the world sucks. People are a plague. And I hope you brought a slow and painful ruin to them all. Yeah, well, honestly, I have no
At least
way
you're being
either
honest.
to it, to be
I
honest.
can't believe that the fate of the entire world has been left in the hands of a nihilist.
What do you mean? I'm not siding toward either way.
The princess shifts in uncomfortable confusion.
Me too. I don't care.
There, my.
She wasn't confused for long. If she doesn't care, then clearly she didn't end the world. It would take a great desire for evil to do something so inconceivable, and our dearest has not an ounce of cruelty within her. All is well, and it's high time we rescued our beloved.
Alright, voices spitting. Let's get on it then. I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body and was extremely unfair.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
I'm sure it was, buddy.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Oh, gee, thanks.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually. That's because she's perfect. Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
And how do you know that,
I
Mr.
think he's
Narrator?
right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Yeah, alright,
No.
time to rescue the princess.
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought. You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings, and doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
Listen, narrator. I have been harping on this for the past... I think we're on an hour now. If you didn't want the world to end, all you needed was 2 chains. Let this be known, if you're still watching this video to this very moment, 2 chains! 2 chains! I don't care what you do in the future. If you have like a horse or a dog, I hope you put 2 chains on the doghouse. 2 chains! Not 1 chain for the dog. 2 chains on the doghouse. If you have, I don't know, horses on the stalls, I hope you have 2 ropes in the stalls. 2 ropes! Damn it! Aye, aye, aye.
I can't believe it.
I can't, man.
I guess I have to.
2.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time.
Huh?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Trying to kill you this time. What do you mean? I didn't kill you the last time.
The princess
I
jumps
know
up
why.
and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
Damn, narrator, I didn't know it was like that. I'm finally getting a hug for once. Yay! No one's ever hugged me like this before.
Only you had a weapon. One slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back, and everyone out there would be saved.
I know, that pristine blade. Why is this called the pristine blade? Is that what the weapon's actually called? Pristine blade. Plus 10 attack. Plus 1 killing princess power.
Luckily for Mr.
Yeah.
Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
What do you want to do? We leave and have our whole lives to figure out what we want to do next.
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
What do you want to do?
Then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Huh. I want you to tell me what you want. There must be something you want. You want to end the world? I want to leave. You can figure out the rest later. I don't really care. If you don't know what you want, then let's go.
That sounds perfect.
Eh? Oh, what's with the music?
Princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
Yatta!
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
All it matters is there's just us.
I like to think that you do.
Us
actually.
against the world.
Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
Oh my god, narrator.
And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move.
And one door won't stop our love. Smash it
Did
down.
I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
Yeah, we are.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
No, I mean, it's not really. I mean, I met her in a previous
Of
life, and then
course
you tell you
wouldn't
ruined it.
understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
You think you can open it? I think we can open it if we try to get her.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech. And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me? I told you our love was insurmountable. You and the princess make your way upstairs, and the blade, that's right, there's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late. You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
Well, this is what you get for locking me in the void.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Just like I wanted.
Yes, I suppose
You mean
are
you don't
going
want to
do
leave?
that, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin. And then you step outside.
Romantic haze. Your love will set you free.
A happy ending.
Our
at
achievement.
last.
We did it. What should we do now?
Ah, good question.
Where did everything go? Where did he go?
I don't know.
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
Uh-oh.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Feathers? Why do we have feathers? Uh-oh. Well, the hands are back. And we're back in the void. But you don't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared, but this isn't the end. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's gonna be okay. Just trust me, we've been here before. And you always get scared.
It feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and dream for a while? That can't hurt, right?
It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. It's in for you and not for me. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
Yeah, alright, let's go. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you know. You need to see what's in it. Loat, you've grown. You've grown. Oh. You find yourself in a long quiet again. Once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am
Yeah,
an unbroken
not really.
pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, do you know what you need to do? What you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
You know, at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you. Nah, I really like this entity, actually. Oddly enough, I actually really liked him a lot. Like, a lot. And not like love, but I mean I like. I like them. I like them. They're cool. I like them. Way more than the narrator. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? Oh, is that a thing? You can't do the same things you've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own.
Wow.
They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
I see. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've ever met. Thanks.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
What do you need me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
A gentle heart. I guess like each type of princess we bring will have a different type of heart. What was the last one? I forgot. A forgiving heart? I don't know.
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
So, you don't have any preference to how do you like to grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
How many more vessels do you need?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective.
Well, a pond is not very far from an ocean. I mean, the next step from a pond is a river, and from a river becomes an ocean, right? So that means I think we need 2 more vessels, right?
You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
Nah, no problem. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Oh, everything goes dark and you die. You know, I didn't click, by the way. It just happens. She just like goes, yeah, goodbye. And then just at like the flick of a wrist, I'm just gone. Oh, everything goes dark and I die.